So let's do a few more examples when they get a little more difficult. So let's go with 2 over x plus 2 over 1 over x plus 2 over x. So this time I notice that the top is one single fraction, but the bottom is not. So I'm going to have to get a common denominator on the bottom first. So on the bottom, my common denominator is going to be x times x plus 2. So then I have to adjust my numerator. So I'm going to have to take this times x. And I'm going to have to take that times x plus 2. So the new numerator is x plus 2x plus 4. So in the numerator, I have 2 over x plus 2. And in the denominator, I have 3x plus 4 over x times x plus 2. So now I have a single fraction here and a single fraction here, so I'm ready to multiply by the reciprocal. So now I'm going to look to see if anything will simplify. And I notice I have an entire factor x plus 2 that cancels with this factor x plus 2. So on the top, I'm left with 2x, and in the denominator, I'm left with 3x plus 4. I cannot simplify the 2x and the 3x because down here I have a plus 4 making this a factor, 3x plus 4. Why don't you pause and try this one yourself. 3 over x minus 4 over 1 over x minus 4, subtract, add 3 over x plus 1. So pause that one, try it, and then come back. So let's try it here. Top is already a single fraction, so I'm going to leave it. The bottom, I've got to get a common denominator, and the common denominator is going to be x minus 4 times x plus 1. So I'm going to have to take this times x plus 1, and I'm going to have to take this times x minus 4. So now here I have x plus 1 plus 3x minus 12. So numerator is 3 over x minus 4, and here I have x and 3x, which is 4x minus 11 over x minus 4 times x plus 1. Notice I'm not multiplying these out in hopes that something will simplify. So now I'm ready to multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator. And now I'm going to look to see if anything will simplify. I have the factor x minus 4 that cancels with the factor x minus 4. And I believe that's all. So my answer is going to be 3 times x plus 1 in the numerator, and all that's left in the denominator is 4x minus 11. One more. 1 over 2x squared minus 2. And even writing this down, I'm noticing on the bottom here, I'm probably going to want to factor that so it'll simplify. But let's keep going. 2 over x plus 1 plus x over x squared plus 2x minus 3. Yep, I noticed this factors also. So I'm going to start by just factoring each part. Here I could factor out a 2 and I'd be left with x squared minus 1. So I'm going to go ahead and factor that completely. This is going to be 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 1. And on the bottom, this factors to x plus 3, x minus 1. So my denominator is going to be x plus 1, x plus 3, x minus 1. So this one is going to have to be multiplied by x minus 1. And this one's going to have to be multiplied by x plus 1. I also need x plus 3 here. So this one is 2 times x plus 1 times x plus 3. This is x squared plus 2x minus 3. Oops, that was a minus 1. Okay. Times 2. So 2x squared plus 4x minus 6. So that's just that. And then this is x squared plus x. So this one's crazy. So this is 1 over 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 over 3x squared plus 4x minus 6 over x plus 1 times x plus 3 times x minus 1. So now I've got to multiply by the reciprocal. I'm going to have to bring this down here to have room. So the top is 1, 2, x plus 1, x minus 1. And then I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator. So now on the numerator, x plus 1, x plus 3, x minus 1. And on the bottom, 3x squared plus 4x minus 6. So then I'm going to look for things that cancel. I have an x plus 1 that cancels, an x minus 1 that cancels. So all that's left on the top is x plus 3. And what's left on the bottom is a 2 and a 3x squared plus 4x minus 6. That is pretty in-depth. That's a pretty complex problem.